All right. Chat, show chat your chat so that chat will not forget to chat you. All right, so it is another new banger week, and it is the week I am actually going to be doing what I know how to do best, as I normally do. All right, nothing really much. And today is currently Monday, and the time is currently, I think, close to 4 p.m. on Monday. All right, nothing much, and the week is just actually getting started. All right, so this particular trading season, nothing really much. I can't complain. I am just doing what I know how to do best. All right, so there's actually a trade I'm currently in on Euro USD. So I'm just going to take you through that trade and show you why I entered that trade and why that trade is actually a valid trade for me, regardless it is not an order block entry. All right, not really much. So what I'm actually going to be showing in this particular episode is just my trades opportunity, the trades I am in, and probably my P&L, and also tell you the bad experience and also good experience I am actually facing in this particular trading week. All right, nothing really much. So all you just need to do is stay to the end. All right, stay to the end of this particular video so you can get the value in it. All right, nothing really much. So all we are just going to do is take you to my chart and help you, show you the experience I'm actually passing through in this particular trading week. All right, nothing really much. So that is just it for it. And today is currently Monday. The trade I'm currently in, I've been in that trade since actually on Friday. All right, I've been in that trade since on Friday, and it has been doing his own thing. All right, nothing really much. So for my 10k account, there's something crazy that actually happened to that account. Not that I even reach the account, not that I actually lose enough in that account. What happened with that account is very, very crazy. That particular platform I was trading actually updated their server, and because of that reason, for like inside last week, for like I think 3 days or 2 trading days, I was trying to execute trade and it was not working. So I reached out to their customer care, and they told me that they are updating their server, no issues. And I said okay, no problem. I will do everything and staying patiently. So it was on Saturday. This particular people, they updated me that okay, they have done with their server and they have updated their server, and they told me what to do in order to get the new server, which I did. So I just said okay, since it's a new server, let me try if this particular one is working, because I've been trying to execute trades since the past week, since the past days. I was buying, it wasn't going. Even my SL wasn't even taking my SL. I was trying to close trade, it like just failed. So it really got me pissed. So that Saturday I actually saw their relogging the server, and I tried buying a trade, because normally currency don't open weekends. So I bought Bitcoin USD just with 0.01 loss size, just to know if the account is still active or the thing is still working. Guess what? Those people, they don't allow crypto trading on weekends, and I don't even know about that rule until I went back and checked, and I see that I've gone against the rule, and the account is gone. So as you can see, this is the account P&L in this particular phase, and that account is still good, not even in drawdown. I actually went on drawdown in my previous trading season that I've been, because normally I've been actually taking losing trades. So I went on drawdown, but as you can see, the account is now back up. Okay, so that account is invalid anymore. It is a very, very invalid account, but it is what it is. I'm just going to let it go and focus on what there is, or how will I put what is there. Let me use that in short, is there. So I'll just focus on my other accounts and let that one go. Alright, so nothing really much. So you are welcome to this particular trading week, and I'm just going to show you what I know how to do best. Alright, so quick update on my Euro USD trade, and let's see how it goes. Alright, see you in my chat. Alright, chat, show chat your chat so that chat will not forget to chat you. Alright, so nothing really much, and it's just quick update on my opportunity which is currently on Euro USD. Alright, so nothing really much, and this is just what I actually identified before I executed this particular trade. Alright, so this particular trade is actually not an order block entry, but I identified that it is an high probability opportunity due to the experiences I have passed through. Alright, so this trade I didn't actually enter from this particular zone because there are some things I actually wanted to see before I enter, and as you can see, this trade actually broke this particular high, which I identify as my previous order block, which is now a breaker block. Right, so as you can see, price broke that high, give all this particular liquidity, and it took days actually before price came back to this particular zone, and I did not enter aggressively due to why I need to just see a confluence that will just tell me that okay, confidently this particular trade is an high probability opportunity. So what I actually just did is just wait for price to do this stuff. Right, I was in some time in this particular opportunity, I was not even planning to take it because it is a breaker block opportunity. But when we talk about confluence, there are some things that you just see that you say, okay, this particular thing is worth risking. So I actually saw price doing this stuff right here, and it took a couple of days to actually do it. So price did this thing, and on Friday price started going to the upside, and I decided to enter from this particular place just to continue buying to the upside. Right, not really much, and today is currently Monday. This is just what price is doing, and I felt like updating you guys. Alright, it's been a while, and last week I did not actually record it because the week was really busy for me. I don't have time, I don't have that like energy to actually record. But in this particular week, you got my video, alright, and I'll just put you through the experience I am passing through in this particular week. So this is just my first trade of this particular week, and this trade was actually since Friday. Yeah, it is actually since Friday, and as you can see, it's kind of pretty moving well, which I'm just going to be observing, and let's see how it goes. Alright, so for GBP USD, okay, let me show you my P&L before. So this is just the P&L for this particular trade. So as you can see, my 400k account, I went deep in drawdown. Actually, I really went in deep in drawdown, but it is what it is. Trading is just what it is, and what I just try to do is just maintain my risk. As you can see, I tried maintaining my risk, and that's just how I try to survive the market regardless. But some of this trade actually is one single trade. It's actually one single trade. It's just that I entered two positions in one single trade and all that. That's why I look as if it is plenty, but at the end of the day, it's just about 4 trades or 5 trades, 5 losing trades and or thereabout. So that's just it, and this is just how it is looking like at the moment, and I'm just going to still keep observing this particular trade. Alright, though I've already closed a position in this particular trade due to why I'm on a losing streak, and if I take these particular numbers out from the market, it will keep me good. Even if this trade doesn't go well, I will just have something to continue trading with, because this account is at its verge of blowing, because I just need, because I think if this account gets to 320k, I think that's the maximum drawdown. But it almost got like 310k, 313k or thereabout, but it's currently going well at the moment, not really much. So this is just what it is for Euro USD, and I'm just going to take you to GBP USD. So in this particular pair, I'm actually observing this opportunity. I'm observing this particular opportunity in GBP USD. So I'll just be patiently waiting for any time price wants to come to this particular demand zone. Then I'll be buying this pair. But for now, just observing, that's just the opportunity I have. Then for XAUSD, I don't really have anything for now. Price has just been doing its thing in this particular pair, and all I do is just observe, right? Not too very much. So it is what it is, and I'll just keep you guys updated. Next time, in my next video, I'm just going to show you what I got. Alright, if this trade happens to continue going up, we are going to do in my next video. If it happens to come down, we are going to do in my next video. Alright, see you later on. Alright, chat, should chat your chat so that chat will not forget to chat you. Alright, so just quick update on this particular Euro USD trade. Not too really much. So I actually ended this particular trade on 2.16R profit, which is still part of my plan. And though I was supposed to end this trade in like 3 hours, but I've been in this trade since last week, and this particular trade is supposed to actually take me out of one deep drawdown. So even going out with that 2 hours is still good for me. So I don't just want to be in the market for that long and end up seeing what I did not expect, because I've experienced this chart a couple of times. Sometimes you just need to do what you have to do in order to win. So I ended this trade in particular 2R profit, and it is about 99 pips, which is still a good pips for me, because I normally target 60 to 90 pips. So in this particular one, it is 99 pips, so it is still a good thing for me. Alright, not really more 2R in this particular trade, and it is what it is. So I'm just going to sit back and wait for another great opportunity to present itself for me before I can actually see a trade to take in this particular week. So for GBP USD, I'm still looking at GBP USD. I'm still looking at this pair. I'm still expecting price to actually drop to this particular zone. So if it does that, I'll be buying GBP USD from here. I'll be buying GBP USD from here actually. Not really much. So I'm just going to sit back with the winning trade I've got and keep observing chart to present another great opportunity for me before I actually execute the trade. Alright, not really much, and I will just have to see you in my second clip. Alright, chat, should chat your chat so that chat will not forget to chat you. Alright, so quick update on my chat, and nothing really much. So as you can see, this week has just been slow. I won't really lie, because this opportunity I've actually been waiting for it since the past, let's say since January 28th, and prior hasn't really done anything this particular week. I can say this in this particular week, this is what price action has actually done. This is what price action has actually done this particular week. Not really much. So price is not really moving this week, which I don't really know why, because there's actually a news today that I thought it was supposed to move chart, but it didn't. So it's just what it is at the moment, and nothing really more, just to sit back and keep observing. That is just it. So for GBP USD, this is just the opportunity I'm currently observing, which I think I updated you guys on my previous video. I'm still observing this particular opportunity. Then for Euro USD, price has not really done anything after my last previous trade. It has even been selling, because if I was even supposed to like hold this trade to that particular zone, I wanted to actually hold it to, which is about 1 to 3 hour. Yeah, 1 to 3 hour. This particular trade would have been a very, really stressful trade for me. But I just said, okay, since I've already made 2 hour and and kind of my account self is even in drawdown, and making that 2 hours already take me more upper to like have more chances of trading the account. So as you can see, I ended up making the right decision by closing this particular trade at 2 hours. So I don't really know if the price is still going to continue going up, but if it does that, I don't really care. I'm just going to still stay and still look for another greater opportunity. But for Euro USD, nothing really much for this particular pair at the moment. Then for XAU USD, as you can see, I really don't have any opportunity too. Price has just been doing its thing as well. So this particular week, I can call it a down week, because today is currently Wednesday, and the time is currently 11:15 p.m. on Wednesday. So the chart is just doing its thing, and I'm just here observing, waiting for the right opportunities. And this particular opportunity is one of the right opportunity I have on GBP USD this particular week. But I don't really know if price is going to get to this zone this week. I don't really know. I'm just there, just observing and following the chart step by step. That is just it. So it is what it is, and it's just what I have this week. Only one trade I closed this particular week, and I took that trade on Friday last week. So after that, I've not done anything this week. So that's just it for it. So all you need to do is continue staying to the end. Today is still Wednesday, something might still happen Thursday and Friday. So all you need to do is continue staying and see the experience I'm just going to pass through in this particular week. That is just it. So make sure you do well to subscribe to this particular channel, alright, so that you can learn from my own way of trading. Alright, not really much, and see you in my next clip. Because I entered this trade on Friday, and throughout this week, this whole price has actually done after price distributed to the upside on Monday. This whole price has actually done throughout this week. So price didn't really move this particular week, and it is just what it is. So I actually made a good decision by exiting from this particular zone, because one thing that actually made me exit is just even because of this other block. I won't lie, there's another block here which I know that if price react from this other block too much, it is just going to be a head. Even if it is going to break, it's going to take time. So I said, okay, because of this particular other block, I just have to exit the trade. So I exited it from in 2 hour profit, and it is a good thing. I won't go lie, right? Alright, so quick one on this particular video, and I'm just going to do a recap of a trade I actually took in this particular week. Alright, so this week is actually different from the week I actually started this video. So in this particular episode, this is going to be the combination of 2 weeks. Alright, trades of 2 weeks, because I actually posted a video, and I don't know, the network I had is kind of really bad, so I had to join the video of last week to this particular week. This particular trade was executed by me, I think on, let's see the date I executed this trade. It was on Wednesday, right? 5 on Wednesday, February 18th, 5:45 a.m. and this trade got to my take profit around Wednesday, 8:45 p.m. So that's usually for this particular trade. And what I saw before I entered this particular trade was actually my break of structure to the downside and my liquidity. And I actually did aggressive entry in this particular trade, because when I woke up, I said that price has already mitigated this particular zone and it is already selling. So I just had to jump in to the trade from this particular zone, and as you can see, it did what it wants to do. It even went up and still come down again. That is just it for this particular trade, and the trade went pretty fine. Over how many hours in this particular trade? It was like approximately 16 to 17 hours in this particular trade on Wednesday, February 18th. That is just it for it. So coming to GBP USD, the trade I was actually forecasting earlier on GBP USD. If you've been watching this video, you see that there's actually a trade I was actually talking about on GBP USD. As you can see, that trade actually came to my entry points in this particular week, which is yesterday. Actually, I executed this trade yesterday. That is about Thursday 19th, 1 o'clock p.m. Executed the trade, and currently this trade is still running. And though the trade has already given, like, this particular trade has given us, like, that's giving us up to how many pips? That's giving us up to 69 pips or 71 pips in profit. Alright, but the trade has not yet hit my 1 to 2.8. So I'm still in this trade, and I believe I'm going to hold it till next week, because today is already Friday. Alright, today is Friday, and the time is currently 21:54. That's approximately 9:54 p.m. on Friday. So that means I'm going to be holding this particular trade till next week. And this is a trade I've actually been talking about in this particular video, and if you've been watching it from the beginning, you will know this particular trade on GBP USD. So that is just it for it. Alright, so on XAUSD, so I'm actually looking at this zone for a sell, though I will not be going aggressively because this is actually an MSS entry. But I'll kind of see some kind of fractal pattern here. I'll see some fractal pattern here before I actually enter this trade on XAUSD. So I've been watching this trade throughout this week. This particular setup, I've been watching it throughout this week, and I'm just going to see how it goes. Probably next week or thereabout. So that is just it for it. So in this particular week, I won't lie, I actually took 2 trades in this particular week. But the second trade, which is this GBP USD, it has not yet delivered. It is still doing its thing. So it's going to actually be next week. But for Euro USD got to my take profit, which I executed on Wednesday. Right, on Wednesday, and it actually got to my take profit. So this week, approximately, I'm just going to call it another profitable week for me. Alright, chart, show chart your chart, so that chart will not forget to chat you. Alright, so it is another banger episode, and it has come to the end of this particular episode. Alright, so nothing really much, and in this particular episode is actually a combination of 2 trading weeks. Alright, it's not like 1 trading week that I normally do. This one is actually 2 trading weeks. So I combine it in this particular episode, and if you watched it from the beginning to the end, you are going to understand the difference between the last trading week and also in this particular trading week. Alright, nothing really much. So today is currently Friday, and it is the last day of the trading week. Alright, nothing really much. So I won't lie, this week is actually a great week for me, because I took 2 trades, and one was a winning trade, and the other one is still currently going. I don't know if that one is going to end a win, or it is going to end the other way around. But it is going to be actually next week. I'm going to know the outcome of that particular trade. But beside, I'm still currently in that trade. Alright, not really much. So if you want to know the profit I trade Naira Trader, and in this particular pro firm, you can actually trade in Naira. It is not dollar like other pro firms that actually trade in dollars, but this one it is Naira. You trade in Naira, and if you want to get the link of this particular pro firm, check the description of this video. You are going to get the link of this particular Naira trader Pro-Firm. And one thing I'll show you about that Pro-Firm is that there is no much rules like other Pro-Firm. Like this, a dollar Pro-Firm actually traded, which is acquired. What is the name of that Pro-Firm? Cavaro, Adia Cavaro. There is this very strictly secret rule they have that actually made me lose that account. Not even because of losing trades. It's just because of that rule. That rule is actually a secret rule. So when I made that mistake, I actually realized that particular rule. And in this particular Naira trader, they don't have that type of rule, because why? All their rules are actually visible in their website. Because some Pro-Firms actually hide some of their rules. Only when you make that mistake you realize that okay, this is part of the rules. So Naira trader go to covered. They offer 20%. I think 20% maximum drawdown, which is if you are getting 200k accounts, you are losing 40,000 naira before you blow the account. If you are getting 400k accounts, you are losing 80,000 naira before you blow the account. And if you are getting 200k accounts, you are losing over 160k before you blow the account. Now profit target is just 10%, and if you do the mathematics, in 200k accounts you are just making just 20k to pass phase 1 and phase 2 and get funded. That is just it for you. So Naira trader is going to make it easy for you. I won't really lie to you, alright? So make sure if you are interested in this particular Pro-Firm, make sure you click the link in my description to open your own account. If you want any guidance, you can also message me on WhatsApp or Telegram, alright? Not really much. And if you stay to the end of this video, I do appreciate you for that, and it is a great banger week for me, alright? See you in my next episode, and make sure you do well to tap your subscription button to get notified and see my videos whenever I drop trading videos like this, alright? Not really much, fam.